What does your birth order say about you? We've all heard the cliche of oldest born children are responsible and bossy.
Jeremy, get over here and pick up your toys or mom is gonna ground you again.
Dumb little brother. Middle children are the wild child rebels.
I'm joining a rock band, baby, and no one can stop me. I gotta take some lessons. But then I will join a rock band.
Yeah! Youngest children are the pampered babies of the family who always get what they want.
A popsicle! Someone give me a popsicle!
Thank you. Oh, and only children? Self-absorbed, and their only friends are adults.
City planning in our modern world is completely deteriorating. Don't you agree, Barbara?
Fine, Mom.
Don't you agree, Mom?
I don't know why I can't call you by your name, but whatever. This theory of birth order stems from the Austrian psychologist Alfred Adler in 1908. That's a long time ago. He proposed that a child's position in the family drastically influences their development and personality. According to his studies, Adler thought firstborns were conscientious, high-achieving, and neurotic. Firstborns tend to have about 3,000 more quality hours with their parents than the other siblings. One reason many see firstborns as more responsible is that they often act as secondary caregivers for their siblings. As a firstborn myself, I was changing diapers and reading bedtime stories and looking after the little kids when I was a little kid, and that made me feel really mature and responsible and also really bossy because I am the boss. Sorry, Spencer and Lily. Interesting tidbit, some famous firstborns are Beyonce. So I'm basically Beyonce. I'm not. Don't even, it's fine. Emma Watson, Winston Churchill, and Oprah Winfrey. Then there's the middleborn, who tends to be characterized as fun-chasing, rebellious, and social. If you're a middleborn, you're more go with the flow than your other siblings. If you've ever heard of middle child syndrome, it's the feeling of being misunderstood, being left out, and not having like a defined role in the family. It's thought that because you aren't given the responsibilities of the firstborn or pampered like the lastborn, you're kind of lost in the shuffle. People may see you as a wild, free spirit. Some famous middle children are Martin Luther King Jr., Britney Spears, and Walt Disney. Then there's the lastborn, or the baby, as we all call them. Early on, you get a lot of attention and not a lot of responsibilities. Adler theorizes that this results in a personality that is uncomplicated, fun-loving, and self-centered. You learn early on that being funny and charming will earn you more praise than being competent and capable. And so that kind of, peppers into your life as an adult. People may see you as the life of the party, and some famous lastborns, babies, are Mark Twain, Tina Fey, and Prince Harry. Hi, Megan. And now for only children. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you. You have probably always been more mature for your age. You might have also been more comfortable talking with adults than talking with kids. Many only children become high achievers because they get a lot of pressure from their parents to carry the torch. They're the only ones, so they gotta do it. They tend to be perfectionistic, diligent, and self-absorbed. Some famous only children are Natalie Portman, Elvis Presley, and Leonardo da Vinci. I don't know about you, but for me and my family, we have wholeheartedly adopted the birth order theory into our lives. I am the oldest, and I have a middle brother and then a little baby sister, and I cannot think of a time when I didn't compare the dynamics of our relationship as siblings to the things that I believe in the birth order theory. Like, it is fundamentally shaped how I see my family and my dynamic as an older sister. But you guys, I sat down and started researching to make this video because I was like, this will be a fun video. And guess what I learned? There is no relation between birth order and personality. None. In the past few years, there have been 2 definitive studies that have found that there is little to no effect of birth order on personality. The reasoning for this is that previous birth order studies are fundamentally flawed. There's a lot of reasons for this, but one that really stuck out to me, and probably because I'm an older child, but older children appear more responsible because they are older. How would you like to be a 14-year-old compared to your 21-year-old older sibling? Like, of course, the 21-year-old is gonna seem more responsible and more knowledgeable and the 14-year-old's gonna be fun-loving, and go with the flow because they're 14. Children in the birth order will naturally have disparity in experience, knowledge, and maturity because of their age. SciShow made a thorough video about birth order hosted by the incredible Hank Green. I will link it in the description down below. I highly recommend it to understand where these stereotypes came from and why they don't actually exist. But here's the thing. Birth order theory will probably never go away. This is because personal experience and anecdotal evidence are way more compelling than a very long, boring scientific paper. We just naturally compare siblings to each other, whether it's saying, "Oh, Julie, you take such good care of your little brother. You're gonna make such a good, responsible mom someday." Or calling your little sister a baby sister, even if she's well into her 40s. But somehow she still always gets what she wants. What is up with that? I think the way that birth order actually affects you is how we frame the birth order conversation. If people are always telling you, "Oh, you're the firstborn, you better shape up and be a really good example for your brother and your sister and make everybody proud," that is gonna affect you mentally about how you view your role in the family and how you view how you should behave. I still think it's fascinating to discuss how people feel, think, and behave in different ways. I mean, that's what this entire channel is about. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, if you want new videos about personality types and mental health every single week. Here is my conclusion. Don't take birth order theory too seriously. Be open to the idea that there are millions of different ways that people are shaped. Firstborns can be rebels, middle children can be responsible, lastborns can be generous, and only children can be social butterflies. Let me know in the comments what your birth order is and if and how birth order theory has affected your life. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.